Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Go Live with Glow. Tonight we have a really, really good guest. Her name is Talyah Hall. She is the owner of Teased Toys, which is a black-owned adult toy company. So stay tuned. She should be joining us soon. Tonight we are shooting in my bedroom. I never really let anybody in my bedroom like that, but yes, this is my actual bedroom. So we will be talking about all things kinky, all things teased toys. So I really hope you guys enjoy the show. So I'm just waiting for her to join us tonight. So I wanted to get as comfortable as possible. I am in my, well, I don't look like this when I go to sleep. Y'all know what I look like when I go to sleep. Y'all know I be having on whatever. But for the show's occasion, I kind of like, spruced it up a little bit and put a little bit of, a little nice little pajama set on so we can talk about toys and sex and fetishes and things like that. So yeah, just waiting for everybody to join. And we can just start. Let me see who's here. Hey, she's here on time. Let me see.
Hey,
Hi.
ladies and gentlemen, we have Talyah Hall with us tonight. Can you hear me good?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna back up a little bit, just a
Yeah,
little
me
bit,
too.
just a little bit. Because when you do like the live, you can't really measure how close
Right.
or how far you're gonna be up. So I want everybody to be able to see us a little bit better. So thank you for agreeing to do this with me tonight. I really do appreciate that. So I don't know if everybody follows Black Owned Everything, but if anybody is in here, follow Black Owned Everything because that's where I found the company to begin with.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
yeah, so I was on Black Owned Everything. So I was reaching out to different companies, just Black owned companies, just asking about like partnerships, sponsorships, just trying to collaborate with people. And you were one of the people that agreed to work with me, and you sent me some of your items that I have not used yet, but
Okay.
I will be using. It's no real quiet time here because the quarantine, pandemic, the kids are
Yeah, you
in the
got a full
household.
house
So
over there.
right. So I have to hopefully at the end of this month I'll be able to use the things that you gave me. So I just want everybody to know like where you're from.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to adjust the light. Okay, so I'm from Philly. Good old Philadelphia Eagles champs. I'm from West Philly to be exact. Born and raised here all my life. All my family is from West Philly. West Philly, Philadelphia.
And so where did you go to school at?
So I received my undergrad from Temple University, which is located here in Philadelphia, in North Philly. And then I received my Master's of Science in Forensic Psychology this past October.
Oh, congratulations. So you did all
Thank
that in the
you.
pandemic. So you were still
Yes,
grinding in the pandemic. So what did you major? Because I know a lot of people that went to Temple. I have a lot of friends that went to Temple University. What did you major at Temple?
I majored in criminal justice. So I was College of Liberal
Okay.
Arts. Hmm.
So how do you go from criminal justice, forensic science to the toy company?
So I do still have my big aspirations in terms of like my degrees and everything. But I
Mm.
always wanted to start a business, but I never kind of knew what I wanted to do. And at first I was like, all right, well, let me do clothing because I like clothes. Then I was like, let me do shoes. But then I was having a hard time finding like a shoe vendor. I was having a hard time like just really kind of feeling it. So then I decided to look at this black owned business called Black Business in a Box. I'm not sure if you ever heard of them.
No,
Have you ever-
I've never heard of that
Okay.
before.
So basically, what they do is they'll build up your Shopify store for you based on like whatever, like they have different little things. It could be like pet accessories that you can use. And then they create your whole website for you and set you up. They send you like instruction videos, all that good stuff. So I was looking on there and I was like, oh, okay, I saw the lingerie. And I was like, oh, I can do lingerie because I saw, I've been following Love Vera for a
Yes,
while and she blew up
yes,
really big and she's doing her thing. So
right.
I was like, well, maybe I should do lingerie. It's still not a lot of black owned businesses that do lingerie. But then I saw they had a sex toy one, and I was like, ooh, maybe I should look into that. So I did like a bunch of research, and I was looking at this for like months. Like this was months, but I wasn't really like sold on it completely. And then after we went into quarantine, I was like, Talyah, you just got to do it. Like, just do it. So here
So
I
when
am.
did you start during the quarantine?
Yeah, I opened my business in May.
Wow, I didn't even know. I thought it had been open for a long time. I didn't even know you had just opened up this business. I'm telling you, that quarantine came and did something to everybody. Everybody was like, while I'm here, I might as well use the time that I have right now to be resourceful. Oh my God. So what is it like being a Black female in the adult toy industry?
So honestly, I think because since I'm so new to the industry, I haven't really had any negatives. Um, and everything's kind of been smooth sailing for me. People do reach out to me. That's why I was going to ask you, like, where did you find me? Because I am so small and I don't consider myself to be like big at all because it's only
Right,
me. Like I'm the only one that runs the business, do the social media, everything.
right.
So I haven't had any negative experiences. I would say the best part about it is that Black-owned businesses are reaching out. And I feel comfortable reaching out to other Black-owned businesses as well so that we can like collaborate, bounce off of ideas, and things like that. So I've had like um, other sex toy companies reach out that's looking to start and they'll ask me for my vendors and then I'll just tell them. I mean, because we can all, you can never have too many because it's not really many in my industry at all.
Hold on a second. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi. Let me just see something right quick. It's a little bit spotty, just a little bit. So I don't know if it's mine. I don't know if I should turn off mine. I don't know if it's yours because it's a little jumpy. You was going in and out.
I was okay. Let me see.
Because it could be the placement. Because I'm in the room. Normally, I don't come in the room. I'm normally outside, like in the living room. But we changing it up tonight for the show. I'm gonna X her out and then I'm gonna bring her back in. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on, hold on. Okay.
Okay.
So I
Am
have
I
you
still
now.
spotty?
I wanted to not really, not really. It's not too bad. I mean, I can hear you. As long as everybody can hear you. I mean, I can see you too.
Hmm.
So I'm okay. Somebody just let me know like it was just a little spotty, but I can see you. Like you coming in and out, but it's I think it's the app itself. I don't think it's the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Instagram is not reliable. It's not really the most reliable, but it gets the job done. It definitely gets the job done.
Okay.
Because I think I have all my bars. I have all my bars here.
Okay. Can y'all tell us in the comments if like y'all can hear us? Are we good?
Because I only see, do I look spotty to you?
Yeah, you do. I can't
I
fully
do?
like. Yeah, like I can see it, but you pixelate it.
Really?
Hmm.
I think it's the app then. Then it's the app because I'm clear on my
Okay.
end. You're probably clear on your end. So it's probably just the
Right.
app
Okay.
itself. It's probably just the app itself. It's nobody. It's like if I'm clear and you're not clear, then that means it's probably the app itself. But I think we good.
Okay.
We good to go. So you were saying that you just started out in May. So you was basically going to school and grinding out trying to get this business up off the ground.
Yes. Full time job. Full time in school.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yep, I was like, you know what? Let's start a business. And then I was kind of scared at first because I was like, oh my God. Um, I don't want to like overwhelm myself. But honestly, I've been working full time. I had a full time job and been undergrad full time. This is about year 6 for me. So I was like, ain't nothing that a little business I can't handle.
Right.
And then I was like, I'm about to graduate anyway. So I was like, Talyah, don't overthink it. Just do it. So, and I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I just took that leap of faith instead of doubting myself.
So you said you started out in May. So what was business like in the beginning in May? Like what was it, what were your top sellers in May? And how did you introduce the company to everybody?
So I introduced the company by basically I just created a Instagram and I just put it like on my personal Instagram that I was open that I was gonna I did it like early April. I posted on my personal Instagram and was like, you know, I'm starting a business, blah 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 blah. And then when I first started, I was able to run ads.
Oh, okay.
And then as time went on, because they saw what type of business I had, like I couldn't run ads. Like I can't run ads. So that's why I
Why?
find it. That's why I'm always interested in how people find me because I can't run ads. Like everything that I do, like marketing, is really off the muscle because I can't run ads.
Is it because it's a sex company?
Yeah, it goes against Instagram guidelines.
Oh, because I was like, why can't you run the ad? Because I tried to run the ad for the toys, the picture that I posted, and it was saying it was inappropriate, and I was like,
Yep.
what the hell? Okay, so it goes against. Okay, so it goes against the Instagram guidelines, but it's ass all over the Instagram. It's OnlyFans all over the Instagram. I don't understand. Instagram have loopholes. Instagram always
Yeah,
does it. They have loopholes.
I'm like maybe I just didn't figure it out because I follow like other sex toy companies, but they're not like I follow black owned brands, of course, but
Right.
the non people of color ones that I follow, um, they run ads, and I don't understand how they're
But
able to do
what are
this,
they
and
showing
I
when they
can't.
run the ad? What are they showing when they run the ad? Is it a
They it
dildo?
show they toys. Yep. It may
That's
not
kind of
be
strange.
like I don't know. I guess because maybe I know one company I have like they actually are able to create their own toys. So I think
Right.
that's kind of like where they're because it doesn't technically look like a sex toy. But the other one, girl, they be running ads for all types of stuff because it pops up on my feed when I'm on my personal one. And I'm like,
I don't really know. I don't follow too many sex toy companies. Maybe that's why I
yeah,
haven't really followed too many of them. I never really thought about following a sex toy company until I saw yours. And out of
right,
everybody on Black on Everything, you're the only toy company.
right,
And they only show the whip. They
right,
only
exactly,
display the
yeah.
whip. So you might have to find a loophole.
Yeah.
Maybe show like maybe some oils or maybe like do you have oils? What do you have? Tell us what you have. What do you sell and what you have? Give us your
So
inventory.
I actually am gonna add massage oils. I'm just not. I'm not sure on the launch date yet per se. Because I have something called like the Set the Mood collection, and it's very small right now. Like it's lashes, so it's kind of more
Okay.
so just whatever is gonna like up your look. You know when you ready to do your thing. So, I wanted to add like massage oils.
I feel like because I got
Yes,
some
I wanted
lashes
to
on
do
my eyes
like.
right now. I don't think I would wear these to have sex. I have to take these off. I can't see. I gotta take these off, boo. Hold on. Let me get comfortable. I need to get real
real
comfortable.
comfortable. Right. But you know, sometimes like you may want to like if y'all at the hotel, whatever case may be, a special occasion, or y'all haven't really got like super candles and all this in a minute, and you're like, you know what? It looks like you're buffering.
I know you're buffering too. It's the app. We're gonna have to keep
Okay.
going.
Okay. I
It's
just
the
wanted to make sure
app.
you can hear me.
I can hear you. As long as I can hear you, we good. Cause like the show gotta go on. Cause these people gotta get this information. You
Right.
know what I mean? As long as it's buffering on a good pose, I'm good. I'm good.
Right. Okay. So yeah. So I have the little Set the Mood collection, which I'm still trying to branch out, make it a little bit bigger. But I have dildos, I have little mini bullets, I have lubricants. I have two types of lubricants because I know some
Okay.
people are very sensitive. Um,
hmm Is that for people that are sensitive?
it's like This is for this is good for like, you know how like people use aloe vera to like help with their skin and stuff like that. This is just extra like protection for you. But I also have plain, this is also water based as well. Always use water
Okay.
based lubricants. Always use water based lubricants, y'all.
Okay, so it's www.teasedtoys.com, correct?
Yes.
Okay, let me go ahead and pin it right here.
Okay.
Hold on. www. I have my manager slash boyfriend inside the comment section. Sorry. And he is not my
Hello.
manager. He coming in here like managing stuff like on the low. He needs to sit down somewhere.
Yeah, I see a few like my family members and friends and some of my followers in here too.
So it's Teased Toys with the S, right? .com, right?
Yes, Teased Toys, yep, .com. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
So I have it here. It's perfect. So how much of your personality is in your company?
I would say pretty much 100%.
Really?
Yeah. And I probably will up it because I got some things coming. So,
Okay.
yeah, like, I mean, I can be very raunchy and I still try to keep it like professional, but like also raunchy to not, and I don't want it to be like, bye, bye, bye.
Right.
That's another thing. Like, I like to post the tips and stuff like that because some of that stuff, like, I have to research on my own and I'm teaching myself.
Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so that's like the beauty of it. But yeah, I do have some things planned where I think I'm going to get a teeny bit raunchy, but still classy.
So, like, what do you have to say to someone like this is their first time? Because, you know, people are like, toys are a little bit taboo sometimes. People are a little bit like embarrassed about it. So, what would you have to say to somebody like their first time buying their toy, like for a first time buyer? Like, what would you tell them, like encouraging them to actually, like, you know, explore this? This is a really fun zone. This is something that you can do by yourself or with your partner.
Yeah, so my best advice would be to figure out what you're really looking for in terms of, do you want something that you can insert, or do you want something like, do you want something internal or external? So I actually have two that I wanted to show y'all. So like this is for women. And this is one where it's called the invisible panty aid. And it vibrates, and all you literally have to do is just plop it in your underwear, like as if it's like a
No, I see it. Oh, okay. So that looks like what you sent me. I'm gonna take out what you sent me right here too, because
Okay.
you sent me. I'm gonna let you tell what's the name of this one. Hold on. So this is the one, because you also sent me like the vibrating penis ring.
Yeah,
So I
I sent
haven't
you the
used
silk
that
penis
yet.
ring. Yep.
Yeah, silk penis ring, and then you sent me this right here.
Yes.
So this
So
is the
that's
one
the
that I
G
have.
spot.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the G spot vibrating dildo. So that's definitely like a good one. That one you completely insert, and you can use that anytime. Like this one, the vibrating panty egg, and the one that you have, and also.
Can y'all hear it? Because this got a couple of speeds to it.
Yeah.
This will, like, it pulsates. How do you like it pulsate? It goes higher and higher.
Yep, it's 10 different speeds on that one.
Yes.
Yeah, so you'll definitely be able to figure out what you like. I think that's definitely a good beginner toy.
This pulsates. Like, it's going.
Yeah, someone goes zzz, and then it goes zzz, and then it goes zzz, zzz.
Yeah, it's like it's a little remix. I was like,
Yeah, definitely got a little remix joint in there.
I was like, oh, okay, all right, toy. This is doing its own little thing here. Yeah, so this is one of the toys that she got for me. I'm very appreciative of this one. I'm definitely gonna to use this. So I was telling my homegirls, like, you know, y'all should go ahead and buy some toys, you know, spice it up. I used to work at a toy store when I was in college.
Wow.
So that was one of my mini jobs. I used to live in Baltimore, and I used to work at Larry Flint's Hustler Club, and that was my first time ever like being exposed to like toys. Like I saw it all, like dolls. So are you gonna start selling like dolls?
I don't know. Right as of right now, it's not really on my agenda. Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know if they have, well, maybe now they may have one black one. So
They all look scared. The dolls are scary to me. I didn't
they are,
like the
yeah,
dolls just because the mouth is just open like that. They look dead, so I don't really like. It didn't turn me on, so I don't really like the way the doll. They're like anywhere between $5,000 and $1,000, and
yeah, they can
uh,
get very, very expensive.
right. So it was like the butterflies, the little bullets. Like I think it's fun to bring your partner with you to the toy store. I think
I
that's a
agree.
really fun, interesting thing. You can test the limits and see where your sexual relationship can or can't go. One
Yep.
of the first toys I ever bought with a partner was a penis pump. And it wasn't because anything was wrong with him, but I just wanted to see. I wanted to see what it did. It was nice
Right.
to be there. And it had like the little picture of like it explode. I'm like, is it going to make it grow? Is it going to make it small? Like, what is it going to do? I want to see what this does. Like, I think I bought like a penis pump. I think I've always had like vibrators, little vibrators here and there. And like,
Right.
just kind of I think each partner, whatever I have, I'll throw out and buy new ones.
Right. Okay.
New, like the couple toys go in the garbage. The personal toys, of course, I keep for myself, but the ones I use with other people, just kind of throw those all away. But yeah, I appreciate the sex toy industry. It's fun, you know what I mean. A lot of people like put their nose up to it, like, oh no, I don't want to do that. Like, I think it's fun. Orgasms are important, very very important.
Exactly.
So what
Exactly.
does the
That's my
future
mission.
hold? What else you have? What else did you have for us to see?
Oh, okay. So this is the little mermaid vibrating bullet. So this one has 10 speeds, and it's kind of similar. Like the speeds are a little bit similar to the one that I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
But this one you can inject all the way in. And I call this is like one of my date night ones where like even if y'all go out to eat, or home because of COVID right now, you can sorry, let me get the little you can use the remote. It's wireless and it's waterproof. Use the little remote,
Mm-hmm.
and they can control it to whatever
While you at dinner, if you're
speed.
in the living room, if you just
Exactly.
oh,
Get it
that's cute.
popping.
That's cute.
Exactly. And is the beauty of this is makes it easier to take out because sometimes people get a little bit scared about stuff like that. So
Right.
you just pull this and it comes right out. And always use with a water-based lubricant. Any tool you use, y'all, use with a water-based lubricant. If it's one thing you're going to take away from this, is use a water-based lubricant.
And also, please tell people to clean their toys, please.
Yes, you should clean your toys after and before. Every
And what should they use
single
to clean their
time.
toys with? Clean their toys with.
So you could just use an antibacterial soap. Yeah, use an antibacterial soap. And I would say no less than 30 seconds. Do a smell test. If you're cleaning it it's like, oh, okay, you smell a little bit and it still have a little bit of a smell, you continue until it's no smell. It's similar to when you wash up, do smell test
Right.
so you don't smell anything. It's similar that way. That's
Jesus
how you
Christ.
know it's fully clean.
Okay. Okay. And so what
Yeah.
else do you have? Do you have something else to show us? And do you have anything for
I,
the guys?
the one that I have for the guys is the one that you have, the silk penis ring.
I should have brought it out, but I packed it.
Ah, okay, yeah. They kind of like sold out right now. The vendor should be uploading them probably around Sunday.
Okay.
But it's a small penis ring, and it vibrates and it stretches, so you don't have to worry about it being too small or anything like that, and it's very comfortable.
So what are the benefits of the silk penis ring?
So that is one where people only think that you can use it during penetration, but you can also use that. We're gonna get a little raunchy. Why you giving
head.
head?
I knew you was gonna say that. I said, why you giving head? Right.
Exactly. So that's definitely like the benefit. It can be used by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not in a relationship, whatever the case may be, or you want to do your own thing, you can use it by yourself, or you can use it with your partner or whoever you decide to have sex with. And
Right.
that also helps men last longer. Like that's a way for them to train themselves. If they like, maybe I want to go a little bit longer, XYZ, that's actually a great tool for them to use for themselves. Yep.
Okay,
And
okay,
it's
okay,
waterproof.
okay.
And it's
Are
waterproof.
all your toys waterproof?
Not all of them. For the most part, they are. But like this toy,
Mm-hmm. So
this
what
is
is
probably
that?
my
Let me see.
favorite
What is
one.
that? Okay,
So
so
this
what does that
is
do?
the Doosan vibrating. I'm sorry, the Doosan vibrator, and this one isn't waterproof, but it actually vibrates on both sides. So it has
Mm.
20 different speeds, 10 up here, 10 down here, and it literally vibrates at the same time. So like,
Hmm. I can hear it. I can
and
hear it.
then so you press the arrow at the top to do, the top part and then the bottom. So like
Mm. So what is the bottom for?
it depends. It depends if y'all want to do like if you want to do dual masturbation. So like this will be good if you guys want to masturbate at the same time.
Okay.
So that's the beauty of this one. Mhm.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yep.
okay,
Yep.
okay, okay.
Mhm.
So, do you have any games that you're gonna ever promote, or like sex tips? Because I'm on the website. I mean, on your page, not on the website. On your page, you are like creating like a sexual experience. That's what it looks like. You're
Mhm.
trying to create for the person, for your buyers, your customers, your
Right.
clients, like a
Right.
sexual experience. So, like, you have like mood music. Um, what is okay, what is not okay. So, like, just explain to us a little bit more about what you're trying to do with Teased Toys, because it's gonna blow up,
So
girl.
I
It's blowing up, girl.
think
It's blowing
I
up.
will hope so.
It's gonna keep blowing up, girl. People been in the house, you know what I mean? Some people ain't been able to see
Yeah.
nobody. Some people are afraid to meet their little virtual boo because nobody wants to catch COVID right now. So,
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
so please
So
explain what Teased Toys is all about.
yeah. So I mean, I'm one of those people where I have 50 million ideas. And I'm just trying to put all of them into motion. Like I try to start small a little bit. So like for Valentine's Day, um, I don't want to give you guys too much, but I do have a
Don't
video
give
that's
us too
coming
much.
out. Yeah, I just have a video that's going to be posted soon. Um, that you guys can utilize for yourself or for your spouse for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So, yeah, I haven't seen any other sex toy business, lingerie business do this. So I'll hopefully
Mm-hmm.
be a first. So I do actually
Mm.
want to have a game. Um,
Okay.
I do want to add a game. I'm just trying to figure out how. I'm trying to figure out what I want it to be. Do I want it to be like a card game? Strictly a card game? Do I want to have like dice in it? So that's definitely something I'm looking into.
Do you have anybody that's ever done a game before? Like, do you know of anybody
Um,
who's ever done a game before?
yes, actually, my best friend, he's probably in here somewhere. My best friend John actually texted me and was like, "Lee, you need to do a toy. I mean, do a game."
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I know I want to, but I'm like, I'm just trying to figure it out, but Um, I'm not sure how to do it yet. It just requires a little bit more research, honestly, to figure out exactly what I want.
I know some guys that when I went to college with, they actually created a game, like a card game. If you
Wow.
want, I can pass the information along. It was like a campus game, but a game is a game. As far as like the concept will have to be definitely different, and it'll be like a sexual game. But
Right.
as far as what they did to get the game off the ground, I can definitely inquire and just ask them about what do you need to do, because it's like it's like life, or like any other like homemade game, you like home game that you played at home. Like, it's like very professional. It's like a little card
Right.
game, like a campus card game. So I guess you would just have to figure out again if you want it to be sex dice, or if you want it to be sex
Right.
things, or what type of game you want it to be. But I mean, as far as like the production of the game, like who produced that, the packaging and things of
Right.
that
Okay.
nature,
Yeah.
I would ask them to, if they would like, if they could assist you with that, because they built this game from the ground up. I think it's like a deck
Right.
of cards. I know a few people who have done like a deck of cards, but it's all
Right.
about
Okay.
production. Like, how can we package this? How can it be? able to be produced. Because the
Right.
concept is one thing, but the packaging and producing it in the way you want it
To
to be
actually
done,
create it and bring it to
yeah, the
life
creative part is
is
another
another
thing.
thing.
Right. So I'm gonna reach out to them when we get off the live and ask them about how did they go about doing that, and would they mind just like giving you that information? Because I know it's not. It's all about information. Like
Right.
all about, if you could just pass it along, maybe they'll give you something that you could use, maybe not. So what does the future look like for Talyah, the criminal justice degree holder, forensic, and Talyah, the business owner of Teased Toys? What does the future look like for you? Because you got two different worlds that you're living in right now.
Yeah. So it's funny because I was hesitant to start the business at first because of my career choice. I won't specifically say what I want to do because of what I want to do.
Okay.
But I do want to work for a government agency. In terms of, I want to be an investigator. So
Okay.
that's the goal in life. That is
Okay.
the ultimate goal. Um, and my friend actually met someone. She used to work at the bank, and she met someone that worked for a government agency, and she had a sex toy business. And she was actually telling her like to tell me like not to be discouraged, and you can still achieve what you want to do, even though you have this business. So I
Okay.
definitely think that keeps me motivated. In terms of Teased, I want to be able to, when you Google me, like I really like come up. I definitely have like goals for. I want to have a book, which is actually going to be coming soon.
Okay, you
Um,
got a lot of stuff going on, girl. You got a lot going on.
I got a lot going on. um, so yeah, so I definitely want to do a book. That's definitely going to be coming soon. I would say within the next month.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to do like small goals. Like I want to add a quiz onto my website, which I actually was about to do like 2 months ago, but the person that was going to um create it for me wasn't able to, kind of just backed off. Things happen, life. So I kind of actually just have to get back on that. Yes.
If you need a website creator, I know somebody too.
Oh, it's
You need
a
any
quiz,
right. You need to implement the
like a
quiz
quiz where
in the
like people can
website.
figure out. Yeah, so like you'll be able to go on my website, and then it'll have a tab for whatever I will call it. What toy do you want? And then they will be able to
Right.
actually like take the quiz on my actual website, and then it'll kind of direct them to the products, or just specifically like this is what you're looking for. This is what you're looking for.
Okay. If you just for
Mm-hmm.
somebody who don't know what they want and they're browsing around, you take the quiz,
Right, right,
direct
right.
you to what it is that you need or you want. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Well, listen, I'm happy that you joined me tonight. But before you leave, I want you to leave a gem. Like I always ask all of my guests to leave a gem before they leave. So give us
Um,
something that we can take away with.
I would say it's gonna sound a bit generic, but I would just say go with your own pace. I think that's something that I had to learn, and I'm still trying to learn. Even just in terms of my business, like I have a good friend of mine who just started a business as well, called Lachey Limps. And we always talking to each other about, oh my God, Lee, did you do this? Dom, did you do this? And we both came to the realization, like, you can't tell anyone how to run their business because everything is not going to work for everybody. So that really
Right.
just translates into real life. Like, you can't tell somebody how they should run their life because what works for you is not always going to work for everybody else.
Correct.
So yeah, that would be my biggest takeaway. Like just go at your own pace. Because you can't let stress take you out early, honestly.
You ain't never lie about that. Well, I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank you. I appreciate it. Like, you don't know me from a hole in a wall, but like, I hit you up and you was like, okay, girl, not a problem. Let me know what you need and what you want or whatever. And we need more people like you in the business field, running their own businesses. I was like, okay, girl, you need this. I'm like, listen, I'm here to support you in any way that I can. If I know something, I'll let you know. If you need help with something, let me know. I'll be there to assist. I know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. Trust me, everybody knows somebody that knows somebody. So I
Yep.
definitely appreciate you coming here and talking about it. I was advertising the toys. People were asking me questions, and I was like, I don't know because I haven't used it. I don't know. I don't really know. Well, how do you like it? I haven't used it yet because I don't have the time to use it. I said, you know what, let me just ask her to come on here and talk about her own business and her own toys. Maybe she can explain more than I can because people are like Googling. I think like a friend of mine, he bought some stuff, you know what I mean? A couple other people were looking and my mom was trying to buy some stuff. Everybody just wanted to go ahead and get some stuff. It's been a real, very, very crazy ass 2020, but again, I appreciate you, Talyah. We will be in touch, and I am going to reach out to my friend about the toy. Do you have anything else you want to say? I do have the website pinned. Also, you guys can follow Teased Toys on Instagram. You can go to www.teasedtoys.com. Check out her website to buy any toys or any of your sexual needs. More stuff is coming. And what else? Where else can we find you at besides Instagram and your website? Do you have anything else, Facebook or anything else?
I do have Facebook and I do have a Twitter. I'm just the most active on Instagram.
Okay.
But everything is the same. So Facebook is www.facebook.com/Teased Toys. And Twitter is twitter.com/Teased Toys _. Because I had my first one was just Teased Toys, but then I got suspended, and it's been suspended since Juneteenth. So
it's all right. We're going to figure it out. There's loopholes to this, and these people have figured out these loopholes. So we're going to figure out the loophole. But yes, y'all go ahead and buy some toys because Valentine's Day is coming up, girl. You're going to be out of business because you're going to run out of stock. So I hope you got enough stock for everything.
yes, I'm trying to sell out everything. And, you know, USPS is completely backed up. So I recommend that. I know some of y'all getting paid tomorrow. So shop early. You don't want to be last minute and then your man or your girl's cussing you out. So I advise that you shop a little bit early so you can definitely get your stuff on time because USPS, I ship mainly with USPS. I only have about 2 products that can go UPS, but pretty much everything is USPS. It just was affordable for me since I am so small and it's only a little over me. But yeah, I just recommend you guys shop early if you can.
There was a question here. Hold on. Somebody asked a question.
Okay.
How to not feel discouraged when trying something out of comfort zone. That's what somebody had asked. I didn't want to put their name up there. Did you hear me? How to not feel discouraged when trying something out of the comfort zone. That's what somebody had asked. I didn't want to put their question up because it said their name.
So, typically what I do, like in terms, I hope, do they mean like in general? Or what?
I guess with the toy.
Yeah, with the toys, right?
Yeah, with the toys.
Yeah, honestly, what I did when I started my journey was I just did like a lot of research, just in terms of I will read reviews. I'm a heavy review reader. So I think once you kind of read and see what people have to say, it's definitely going to be easier for you to jump into something because you see, okay, this other people are, you know, looking into this just like me. So I would say, I will always say you can always just start small. I have things on there very small. That's why I just say start with external. If it's really like, you know, freaking you out a little bit, not freaking you out, but you're just kind of tripping you up a little bit.
Making you out of uncomfortable, right?
Yeah. So I would just say start with something that's external. And then then you'll know what you like, and you're like, oh, okay, so maybe I can up the ante now. So
I would say try your own hand first before you even come to the toys. Toys is advanced, baby. You got to know what you're doing before you go ahead and just get something. I think you got to touch yourself first. And once you know how you like to feel by your own hand, then you can go ahead and get the toy. The toy is taking it up to an extra level. Yeah. So once you get comfortable with touching your own self, then you won't be uncomfortable adding a toy. It'll just be adding extra flavor. And then you'll bring somebody along and then you'll realize that it's more fun. The more the merrier. The more the merrier.
That's very true. Yeah. So I agree. I would definitely say start with your own hand. That's typically, like you said, that's how you get to learn your body. Like, I know people have some, you know, aren't comfortable with masturbating and stuff like that. But in reality, that's the best way for you to learn your body in terms of penetration, like in all aspects. To get you where you need to be, you have to learn your body. You have to know what you like. And you may think you know what you like until you open up another door. So.
Well, thank you again for coming tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. I know the Wi-Fi was kind of spotty, but I will be uploading it again. I will be posting her page in my IG story. I always post whatever she had in the story just to kind of keep people to go to her page. I cannot believe you just started this in May.
Yes,
I
May
cannot
1st.
believe it, girl. I thought this thing was like a all company. I was like, okay, small. Okay, she just doing her own little thing. You got other things going on, girl. You're trying to finish school the whole time and trying to run a business. You need an award, girl. You need an award. But thank you again. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. I will be in touch with you, okay, Talyah? Thank you so much for doing this with me. Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.